Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Annie Z with What If Naruto was Frieza's reincarnation. So, let's get started. We see Frieza currently facing Broly after Goku and Vegeta left to try and become Gogeta. This was during the 1 hour of Frieza's beatdown. However, during this time, Broly sent out a huge shockwave that sent Frieza flying away. Broly then went to face the nearby opponent who was Whis. This was during the 1 hour that was meant to be a fight. This was during the 1 hour beatdown of Frieza's, so everything happened a bit more earlier. Frieza was currently flying away when he landed near the Dragon Balls. He then asked the dragon to revive everybody part of the Cold Empire, which included Cooler and King Cold, who had been defeated by Goku and Vegeta. He then asked for himself to be the most naturally gifted mortal in the world, so this means that his strength will be even greater than Granola from the Dragon Ball Super manga. I'm not going to go into spoilers in case you haven't watched that. And finally, it was to reincarnate himself somewhere in this universe with all his powers and his race perks, which means he's going to be able to survive in space or having his body cut, anything that Frieza basically done. After that, the dragon disappeared and Frieza turned into light and vanished. We now see Naruto, who is the reincarnation of Frieza, being born to Krishna, but he also had two siblings. Naruto then saw as a claw descended down upon him and his brothers. Naruto getting mad that this lowly creature will try to kill him, Lord Frieza. Know your place, you dirty beast, Naruto says as he points his finger at the fox and fires a death beam at the Ninetales, sending him flying away. But Naruto and Krishna were shocked as they continued their hand signs and they sealed the Ninetales away into Menma Mito as they both died. After that, Hiruzen took the kids to the council room and Dry and Snarly came in, saying that two of the kids will be saviors of the world and that they will train them as they are the child of prophecy, not knowing that it was Naruto who was born with Ashura's chakra as well as being the reincarnation of Frieza. Snarly picked Mito as she was a female and would have good chakra control, and Jiraiya picked Naruto's brother as he claimed that Naruto was a demon because of the horns and tail he had, and that the Ninetales was possessing him. Naruto, who, due to being Frieza's race and having Frieza's memory, understood everything and was enraged that his stupid godfather and godmother had just abandoned him and left him to rot in his village, even though he never cared about them. A little bit of Naruto's personality was slipping in, making him get angry. Those insignificant bugs, how dare they call me a future god a lowly demon, Naruto says. Time skip 3 years. Naruto had been kicked out of the orphanage after killing some workers who tried to beat him and starve him. Naruto was currently walking down the street until he was cornered into an alleyway by some villagers and some shinobis. Now, you demon, you shall pay for killing our family, Kizashi Harano says, as a death beam just pierced him in the heart, killing him. He killed Councilman Harano. Get him, said the ninjas. You hairless apes, you dare to attack me, Naruto. Lord Naruto, now you shall die, Naruto says as he shot thousands of death beams and killed all the shinobi, just like how Frieza killed the assassins from Universe 9. Naruto then walked out as he flew out, noticing the bloodstains on the ground. Naruto continued to walk down the street before a boy from the Inuzuka clan tried to hit him with a stone. Naruto's tail deflected it, sending a rock back at the Inuzuka boy. How dare you hurt the Inuzuka heir, you demon! Get the demon! Teach him his place! I don't know why Lord Fudd let him live, said the villagers as they grabbed pitchforks and flames and stuff like that and tried to rush at Naruto. Naruto dodged all the strikes. You hairless apes, how dare you enter my personal space? Now you shall die, Naruto says as he grabbed the instigator with his tail and used him as a bat to hit the others before grabbing the tools with his tails and then piercing everyone there. But then he shot several death beams, killing them all. Demon, he killed them. We're gonna get him executed, said everyone as they ran away. Ho 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 ho. You think you could kill me? There's no one on this miserable planet alive that can kill me. Lord, I am Lord Naruto, Naruto says. You talk big, demon. The child of prophecies will kill you, said the remaining villagers. Oh ho 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 ho. I would like to see them try. They don't even have the power level to beat me. I don't even have a scouter, but I can tell that they're not on my level, Naruto says. It doesn't matter. They will defeat you. Well, you want to know what doesn't matter? Whichever weakling you send against me will die, Naruto says as he shot the villagers who would try to get him executed and claim that his stupid brothers will beat him. Time skip to Naruto at 8 years old. Naruto trained for the past 5 years. He's already achieved the form beyond that of his golden form. Naruto then enters the root Anbu base as he sees the shinobis kneeling to him. Lord Naruto, how has your day been? The shinobis ask. Good, ape. Now get me something to eat, Naruto says as he starts to remember how he acquired this base and its soldiers. Flashback. 5 years ago, Danzo saw Naruto kill off the villagers as he sent a shinobi to get him. The shinobi lands in front of Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, Lord Danzo wants to speak to you. Come with us or we will use force, the Anbu says. Oh, you think that your master can make demands of me? Does he have a death wish? You stupid little monkey. But I'm intrigued. Let us see what this master of yours wants, Naruto says, as he followed the Anbu to his base. Naruto enters the hideout, where he sees thousands of Anbus kneeling before Danzo. So master, you've come, Danzo says. Now here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna join the route and serve me or you'll be executed for killing these villagers, these innocent villagers, Danzo says. Oh, you think that I, Lord Naruto, will serve you? No, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna die and your men are gonna serve me, Naruto says. I'd like to see you try, demon. Danzo manages out before an "Ak" was heard and he saw a death beam pierce his heart. The Anbus rushed towards Naruto screaming how they saw him kill their lord, until Naruto released a bit of his pressure, making the Anbu feel fear, as the loyalty seal was broke due to their immense fear, as they all dropped to their knees in fear at the monster in front of them. You all serve me now, you stupid monkeys, Naruto says. Yes, Lord Naruto, they said, feeling the fear and pressure that was surrounding them. Good, Naruto says. Flashback end. The next day, Naruto went to academy to see the lowly bugs that will be his classmates. More like toys. Hello, you lowly animals. I have graced you with my presence, Naruto says. Hey, demon, why are you here? Kiba yelled, trying to impress the ghost. Oh look, it's the stupid dog boy. Here, fetch, Naruto says as he put out a bone and threw it at Kiba, who had his hands occupied, so he couldn't stop it from landing in his mouth. As the force knocked him back, making him land on all fours, making him get into a dog position with a bone in his mouth, as everybody started laughing as this was funny. It was now sparring. Naruto was up against the elite of the Uchihas, Sasuke. The fangirls started to cheer for Sasuke. Now, I will show you the power of an Uchiha elite, the stupid Uchiha said, as he launched a fireball at Naruto. You call that an attack? Naruto says as he did a flicking motion with his hand, and the attack was sent flying away in the opposite direction like nothing before it even got close to Naruto. Is that all an Uchiha has? Naruto says before he got behind Sasuke and death beamed him with his immense speed and power, as the Uchiha felt his arms rip off him from the force of the death beams exploding. You call yourself an elite? You are so weak. Even a pool can beat you, Naruto says as he walked away after being declared the winner. Naruto then walked to the Forest of Death, where the beasts lowered their head as they recognized him as their alpha. It seems that these beasts has more intelligence than the villagers, Naruto says. Naruto then flew away, far away from the Leaf Village, as he landed on the mountain. Naruto then began to power up his power level to the maximum possible that it could be. This should alert them, Naruto says as he saw Frieza's mothership appear. Then there was thousands of soldiers, which included his brother and father, coming out. The soldiers kneeled to him. Ah, Frieza, my son. So you've been reincarnated, and you revived us. Tell us, why did you reincarnate yourself instead of just escaping? King Cold says. It's simple, father. Those Saiyan monkeys were too close. If I tried to escape, they would have tried to kill me, Naruto says. So what name do you go by now, my son? I go by Naruto, Lord Naruto, but you could call me Frieza, Frieza says. I have some good news, my son. It seems that when you reincarnated yourself so far into the futures, those monkeys don't exist, and thanks to our race, we managed to survive that long. So now I'm the undisputed strongest in this universe, Naruto says. Watch it, brother. You may be strong, but you're not the strongest. I am, Kuda says. As Naruto powered up more, going to his full power, final form level of power. This is post-resurrection F, full power Frieza. as Cooler and King Cold and everybody drop to their knees from the power you're feeding. Don't get cocky, brother. I am the strongest in the universe and this isn't even my full power. In fact, I have 2 more forms beyond this, Naruto says. I'm sorry, brother. I never knew you had this much power, Cooler says, as he wasn't fair. He knew Frieza's potential was greater than him, but since Frieza never used to train, he was always stronger. But now, Frieza started to train, which makes him more powerful. So, Frieza, shall we conquer this world? King Cold says. No, father, this world is my playground, and the species in it are my toys. I will enjoy breaking them. You know what they say, it's best to break a toy before getting a new one, Naruto says, as he laughs along with King Cold and Cooler. Tell me, father, how is my empire doing? Naruto says. Good, my son, King Cold says. Time skip, graduation day. Naruto had passed all the exams as the rookies of the year. As he left to go home, when he saw villagers cheering and celebrating outside, he listened in on what they were saying. Lord Dry is done training the Children of Prophecy and they are returning. The Children of Prophecy are coming, they're gonna kill the demon. If they can't kill him, Lord Dry will kill them. The heroes and the 4th children are coming, the villagers were saying and cheering, but stopped when they heard the laughter. Oh, you are talking about my death so casually and cheering about it. Too bad you won't be alive to see those insignificant brats return, Naruto says as several death beams pierce the villagers. That was for ruining my peace while I was walking, Naruto says. Naruto then flew up to his ship, where he entered it. Tomorrow was going to be a good day. Think about all the fun that he would have facing those 2 bats. But guys, that's all. Peace. Peace.